Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Gators will kick this deep to start us off. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. We'll give it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up the 4th down.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the Gators line up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they hand it off to the back. First down, looking for more now. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Going for his running back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Design quarterback run. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking right, this one caught. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. But not before an explosive run play in this Wildcat one. It's a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Florida.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Going through a tackle. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period.
0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw it again. Gets made on the outback. Will not be brought down. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Gators line it up with first and goal.
Here we go, set.
Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good.
Ohio State, 0.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Gee. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida. There was no catching him that time.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and these vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes a quick catch. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 0. Return goes out of bounds.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it, bringing pressure. He's going to take off. The junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass this time. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the right side. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. And the Gators pick up enough yardage for first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught for the completion. That's a big hit at the end, but a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? That's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. He's got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's key. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end this athletic? I mean, this guy lays out and comes down with a huge catch, showing you how athletic he is and what soft hands he has.
The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking to scramble. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. And he's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Moves the ball up to the 30. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
So ball to the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Roberts. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Now it's 2nd down here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They got 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. 1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Solid run, tackled to the 45-yard line. Defense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Florida.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
As we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They open the 4th by going to the air. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He dumps it off to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle, it's Roberts. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Grab near the sticks. It's Roberts. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
What a big gain by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the Gators are in the red zone. 2 clock with the running game. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Ohio State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Caught near the sticks. It's Roberts. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency. Trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Good enough for 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He finds his man. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw it. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
for the offense.
Looking for a receiver. He bought some time, now lets it go. Who makes the grab? Solid tackle, able to get him down. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. The shotgun handoff here. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Automatic on the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the point after is good.
55, Ohio State, 27.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
The Gators offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And here's the handoff. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
27.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. There's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a late deep shot. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.